What's up, witches? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new, welcome. We're going to talk about the new moon that will be occurring um, on the 24th, which I believe is tomorrow. And I am pre filming this. So look at this. It's from the humidity. All right. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read my notes. How's everybody doing? All right. New moon, July 24th, in the sign of Leo. And if you don't know, new moons are all about setting intentions, cleansing, like a spiritual cleansing, and creating space for new beginnings or change. I always like to take like what I call a spiritual bath, a spiritual cleansing bath by candlelight, and I usually will journal my intentions, my short-term intentions to manifest by the full moon, and then look over what's working for me to reach my long-term goals. And if I see that there's something that's not been working for me to reach my long-term goals, allowing myself to let that go and maybe come up with something else, an intention, or um, you know, plan on how to reach the long-term goal. So this new moon's energy is all about new beginnings, self-discovery, and creative expression. The sign of Leo influences authenticity, creativity, and leadership. It encourages you to step into your power, express your unique qualities and your creative expression, and time to connect to your inner self. So I have these Moonology Oracle cards, and we're going to look at the new moon in Leo. And the keywords on it says confidence is your key to success. That is what the card looks like. So I'll read you what the book says. Alright, so here's the card. Make sure you can see it. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you, when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your part. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you are asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or in a new start. So how you can attune to this new moon's energy is make time to have fun. It's time for you to show the world what you got. Shine your light. Have some pride. Spoil yourself. You've earned it. And you've turned someone's head. The teaching is Leo is the sign of the big and brave-hearted lion of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. That's a pretty cool message, isn't it? I always like to just research what sign the new moon is going to be in. And then I also look forward the upcoming full moon, because the new moon is the beginning of the moon cycle and the full moon is midway. So I like to do my short-term manifestations by the full moon, because depending on what sign the full moon is, I might need to add to my intentions so I can tune in to the energies of the full moon as well that's coming up, and keep that in mind when setting my intentions. So I know this is a short video, but I hope that helped you out and gave you a little idea, maybe something you could do on today's or tomorrow's new moon, and sit down, relax. The new moon, it's when the moon's not visible in the sky. That's why I always do the ritual bath, and I put meditative music on. I meditate and I journal in my journal by candlelight, and it kind of resets me for the month. And I do actually each month take the time to do that for myself, because that alone is self-healing. You know, nice cup of tea, nice warm bath, Epsom salts, some essential oils, candlelight, my journal, meditation music, relax. A minimum of take an hour for yourself. Put a nice face mask on, pamper yourself on the new moon. Get yourself ready for the next month of excitement. Alright, enough said. So, I hope you have a blessed and magical day. And remember, don't let anyone tame your spirit. Bye.